I told my mother-in-law she couldn't come to our house on Christmas morning, and she tried to guilt-trip the entire family. My husband Mike and I have this perfect Christmas morning tradition with our 3 kids. They're 10, 8, and 5, and every year they wake up super early and run downstairs to find all the Santa presents under the tree. Mike and I sit on the couch with our coffee, watching them tear through the wrapping paper like little tornadoes. After all the chaos, I clean up the mess while Mike makes his famous Christmas morning pancakes. Then my parents stop by for about an hour, and later we head to my sister's house for dinner. It's been this way for years, and honestly, it's my favorite day of the year. But Mike's mom, Linda, has been pushing to change everything. She keeps saying she wants to come over Christmas morning to watch the kids open their Santa gifts. The thing is, we already spend time with her every Christmas. Usually the day before or after, we go to her house and spend like 6 hours there with Mike's whole family. But apparently that's not enough for her. She started posting these dramatic stories on Facebook about lonely grandparents who get left out on Christmas morning. Really obvious guilt trips clearly aimed at us. One post said, "Some grandparents sit alone while grandchildren open gifts they helped pay for." The worst part is she barely calls to check on the kids throughout the year. Like she'll go 2 months without talking to them, but suddenly Christmas morning is this huge priority for her. Last week she called Mike crying about how she's getting older and just wants to be part of the magic. Mike felt terrible and almost caved, but I reminded him that Christmas morning is sacred family time for us. We both grew up dreaming about having kids and creating those special moments. Plus, Linda can be really difficult. She criticizes how we parent, makes snide comments about our house, and always finds something to complain about. So Mike called her back and said, "Mom, you're welcome to stop by after breakfast if you want, but Christmas morning is just going to be us and the kids. We'll see you the next day like always." Linda completely lost it. She started screaming about how we were selfish and keeping her grandchildren away from her. She said we were ruining her Christmas and that she'd never forgive us for this. Then she got Mike's sister involved, who called us saying we were being heartless and that Linda was devastated. She even tried to get Mike's dad to pressure us, but he actually took our side and said every family should get to have their own traditions. The drama escalated when Linda posted on Facebook about how some people use children as weapons to hurt grandparents. My mom saw it and got furious, saying Linda was being manipulative and inappropriate. Christmas morning ended up being absolutely perfect. The kids were so excited, Mike's pancakes were amazing, and we had exactly the peaceful family time we wanted. We took tons of pictures and videos to treasure forever. Linda never did stop by after breakfast like we offered. Instead, she spent the day posting passive-aggressive quotes about family betrayal. When we saw her the next day, she barely spoke to us and left early, claiming she had a headache. But you know what? Our kids didn't even notice the drama. They had the magical Christmas morning they deserved, and that's all that matters to us.